Hi, I'm Megan Lee, and welcome to the Noob Reviews. This is my first independent comic book review in quite some time. We will be reviewing a graphic novel called Wild Void, and this is just a preview, so we're getting a little preview of Wild Void, and this is by Alexander Paul. Well, here we are on his... Oh, follow him on Twitter. His handle will be below. All the links are below, guys, in my description. So, Wild Void. Explore the frontiers of a post-apocalyptic society and sci-fi world and follow the freelancer and former detective Gunnar on his journey. Some themes you're going to come across. So all of this whole thing, it is these themes. Wild West, retro 80s, detective with a pinch of mecha. And he was inspired by Blade Runner, Alien, Mad Max, and Blade. I have seen Blade Runner, Mad Max, and I don't think I've seen Alien, but I can see those themes here. Prologue. A new dawn. More than 3 Earth years have passed since the fall of the Terran Empire and the collapse of civilization, but freedom had its price. The Remain Center is dominated by lawlessness and piracy, and the Void has never been more wild. The colonies at the frontier are the only places where some order is still maintained. Gunnar, a former detective who works as a freelancer to make ends meet and protect freedom from chaos, is on his way to finish a job. And in your far right corner here, I have learned that these Transformer? I don't know. Oh, please forgive me, Alex. I'm a noob. You know this. I was like, oh, they remind me of Transformers. But they're called demigods. And they are manned by human beings. And they're used by, military and law enforcement and miners, actually. They're called demigods. Okay? Okay. And this is Alex and his cat. We got kitty. Art is by Luca Brico. And then Alex is the creator and writer. Are you ready? This is as full screen as I could get it. I'm sorry. Yes, I have a Mac, and it sucks. I know. Trust me, I know. Anyway, here we are. Here we are. Wild Void. This is the preview book. It's a placeholder cover, so this is probably not going to be the actual cover. But here's Gunnar. Gunnar? With his cool goggles that, you can see everything through. They're like Google Maps and, dedicated to Alex's sponsor and former artist Roland Furioso Ott, who did not only introduce Alex to art and philosophy when he was still a child, but also fostered his creative side. Aww. And special thanks to my beautiful girlfriend Natalie, who supports me during all my adventures. Gunnar. We read that prologue. Let's get into this. Here we are. Cloud 6 Alpha Quadrant. Helen Nebula. Gunnar. Headed toward Gemini Prime. 94% water. Settled in 2210. In his spacecraft. This is Gemini system. Earth year 2533. Wow. That's not that far into the future. It is, but it isn't. I don't know. See? There's those demigods again. So he lands his ship here, and I don't know if this planet is always just yellowish light, or if it is dusk. But anyways, it's very dusty. It looks just dusty. He even says it. Fresh air. Dusty but fresh. In my opinion, dusty air is not fresh, but whatever. Gotta smoke a cigarette. Make sure you got your gun. This interests me. He's got this horse pendant. I'm not sure why, but apparently that's very important to him. Get his device. It's the size of a phone, but it looks like it has this route and everything on it. So, like Google Maps, guys. Hell's Maw is where he's headed with his prisoner here. And off they go through this very industrial looking city, which has these super high walls around it. That makes me wonder why it would have such high walls. Let's look here. Yeah, here it is down here. I don't know, I guess they're not really, well, these are, those are walls. Interesting. Like, I wonder what kind of animal life is on this planet. So this is the most industrial looking city ever. Very industrial, very ugly, no offense to this city. This panel was interesting to me because it's like the background is one whole scene, but it's like 3 panels because here's Gunnar and his prisoner walking in our left-hand corner, and then the middle, and then the right, like having their conversation, because this prisoner is insisting that he's innocent, and etc., etc. We get to meet, as we go through the city, we get an idea of kind of what it's like. It kind of, a lot of people are just really down and out. A lot of drug addicts. The drug of choice is called dust. Want some belt dust? It's got rock out, green spice. And he calls it dust, but like they put drops into their eyes. It's like, ugh. Don't do drugs, kids. We got us some ladies of the night. And yeah. What does this sign say? Recruiting engineers. Oh, look at this recruitment sign. I love a man who can handle his tools. Wow, that is a recruitment sign, all right. So here we are at Hell's Maw, which is basically the prison. And he hands his prisoner off to this robot droid thingy. Which basically scans the prisoner, scans his device. Goodbye, sir. Peace out. Business done. Now pleasure. Yikes, please do not. YouTube, don't hate me. He, after a wonderful night, I guess, he leaves the hotel. As he's walking through, there's this couple in the hallway, and their conversation amused me. And this dude is saying to this girl, relax, cutie, I would like to just smell your hair. And she's like, what? That's so creepy. Not a good pickup line. Ask her if you can smell her hair, okay? Just putting that out there. Everybody's freaking out. It's chaos in the streets. And things are falling from the sky. Big things are falling from the sky. Is that the, where you parked his spaceship? I think that is. Everything's falling. People are dying. He gets knocked unconscious. And he gets rescued by this girl who has fixed his goggles. And I'm not really sure who this team of people are, but they're a team of people who are picking up supplies. Yes. So that what was destroyed was like the gate where you take off, right? With your, I don't know, they call them a spaceship. I'm probably using all the wrong terminology. They're kind of in a pickle. There's no additional water. They're going to eventually run low on food as well, like all provisions, right? Because everything comes through this gate, which for some reason was destroyed. And they are waiting for Nia, who apparently seems to be their leader. I don't know if this is a military group, another group kind of like Gunnar, who does the same type of work, but as a team. I'm not really sure. We're kept in the dark. This is our preview, you guys. So Gunnar feels like they've helped him out. They fixed his goggles, so he kind of owes them, right? And these people are his best chance of getting out of there because they kind of seem more or less to know what they're doing and have connections. So he's going to help them find Nia or Naya. I'm not really sure how to say his name. And he goes off to work. to find this girl and get himself off the planet as well. Why? Who is Nia, and why is she late? What are these dust addicts all about? What happens when all provisions are gone? And where are the demigods? Because the demigods, again, remember, are those like big robot thingies. And they would help clear everything up, right? Because they're so big, they can move huge, heavy equipment and whatnot. So, this is Wild Void. And this is just a little taste of that world. And I love the art. I really do. I'm very intrigued. Yeah. I don't really know. I mean, I don't really have any theories. I'm intrigued to see what happens next. That's for sure. So if you guys are as intrigued as me, go check out Wild Void on Indiegogo. Links below. You can follow Alex on Twitter. I think he has a YouTube channel. I'm not sure. It's very, very new, so I don't know if he's done a lot with it yet. But I have that link. I'll put it below as well. So go follow him. And when this comes out, when it does, I will be previewing. I will do a review of the whole thing. But I hope you enjoyed this little preview. I will have another similar type preview because I had another comic book creator approach me to do this same kind of thing as well. So I'll be doing that. I have that for the following week. And then I'm also going to review Ism, finally, because I haven't reviewed it yet. I read it. I need to read it again. I'm going to read it on the plane. When I come back, we'll do another live stream, guys. You'll probably see me on some Geeks and Gamers live stream, so look for me on Geeks and Gamers. And I'll see you later.